Hello and welcome back to another update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to kindly ask you if you can please smash that like button on this video. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm so that way more viewers can see this video. And also, if you are enjoying this content, please subscribe to the channel for more. We put out daily updates on different news articles throughout the world every single day. So thank you so much for watching, and we're going to go ahead and get into the latest on Ukraine and Russia. So what just happened in the last 24 hours, it looks like Ukraine and Russia have both attacked each other, but there was a large missile attack from Russia in Ukraine just this morning. So this article reads, a heavy wave of Russian missile attacks hit areas throughout Ukraine. And it looks like there was a barrage of hypersonic and cruise missiles against Ukrainian targets. And there were also Iranian Shahed drones that were launched into Ukraine. So it appears that uh, I believe 4 people were killed and 30 were injured. So let's go ahead and get into the latest on the Ukraine war. So Russia launched its latest barrage of hypersonic and cruise missiles against Ukrainian targets early Monday, striking near the front lines of fighting in the east as well as in the central and western parts of the country, officials said. At least 4 civilians were killed and 30 injured. Western officials and analysts had previously warned that Russia was stockpiling its cruise missiles in preparation for a strategy of winter bombardment, as bad weather keeps the 1,500-kilometer front line largely static after 22 months of war. Unlike last winter, when the Kremlin's forces targeted Ukraine's power grid, Russia is now aiming at Kiev's defense industry, they say, but the almost daily barrages have repeatedly hit civilian areas. So that is something that I noticed, that Russia changed their strategy in their war. Just in the last year, in 2022, um, they were primarily attacking Ukraine's power grid multiple times. I remember Ukraine losing power for a short time because Russia would hit their power grid. There was lots of reports that Russia was going to attack the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, which never happened. I don't think they would ever do that. But they have been attacking their infrastructure, their power grid for the longest time, and now they're not doing that no more. Now they're going after Kiev's defense. So it seems like what they're trying to do is just pummel them with missiles to push them into submission. Um, so we'll have to see how this unfolds, but it's definitely getting worse over there every single day. We've been seeing much more aggressive attacks, especially from Russia. They've been launching, millions upon millions, if not billions of dollars worth of rockets and cruise missiles, hypersonic missiles, almost every single day for the past several weeks. So why is it escalating so much? Why all of a sudden are things getting so bad over there? There's a number of factors, and maybe even some things that are behind the scenes that we don't quite know what's going on. But definitely, Ukraine has upped their troop deployments. They've been recruiting more and more people. I think they were pushing for 500,000 troops to conscript into the military, and also Russia's been doing the same. They've been increasing their military size as well. So it looks like Ukraine and Russia are preparing for the last big rush into this war, and it looks like it's going to get a lot worse by the end of the year, because we also have uh, Zelensky and Putin up for re-election pretty soon, and then at the end of the year, there's a huge potential for a new president here in the United States, and there's a lot of talk that former President Donald Trump may come back to the White House, and if he does, he has claimed multiple times that he will put an end to the Ukraine war immediately in a short period of time once he gets back in the White House. So we're going to see desperate maneuvers here on both sides with Zelensky and Putin, because if Trump happens to get back in, it's going to disrupt their their plans and their operations on what it is that they want to achieve. So expect things to spiral out of control even more throughout the rest of the year, and it will get worse over there. So I also saw that Ukraine is attacking Belgorod more. They have been launching C, uh, C-200 anti-aircraft missiles that were refitted to hit ground targets on some facilities in Russia's Belgorod Oblast. So several of those were intercepted this morning going into Belgorod. And because Ukraine is attacking Belgorod, they're actually Russia's starting to evacuate people from Belgorod. They're starting with 300 people, and I believe there's also been well over 13 requests to leave the city from different civilians there that don't want to be there anymore. So they do have anti air protection over there as well in Belgorod right now, but some of them are making it through. Some of the missiles are making it through, and some of the drones, and they are causing some damage there in Belgorod. So it is getting worse there as well. Some of the areas I want to go over to that were hit in Ukraine just recently when Russia launched all these missiles. Some of the areas were Dnipro, Zaporizhia, Kharkiv, and Kryvyi Rih, and Kamelin, kind of hard to pronounce, Kamelnstitsky Oblast. So that's a tough one to say there, mouthful. Yeah, so there were several areas that were hit in Ukraine, and lots of people were killed and injured. So it's not looking good there. I also wanted to show you a few photos here. This is one of the photos from a town in Ukraine. Here's a few other ones. You could just see some of the destruction here. There's buildings that were destroyed. Lots of people were injured. It definitely didn't look good. Here's another one for you. There's some people there trying to clean up the rubble and help those out that have been trapped. Just imagine sitting in your living room in your house, and all of a sudden a missile just lands, either on your house or very close by, and just completely destroys your land and your home. Assuming that you survive it. I can't imagine. Us over here in the West, we're so lucky to be over here, especially if you're in the United States. Not have to worry about these missiles coming down on your house like that. It's absolutely insane. I can't imagine. I feel so bad for these people that are living over here. And here's one more photo of just some town settlers that are trying to clean up and remove some of the rubble that's been some of the stuff that's destroyed in their town. So it's definitely not looking good there, guys. And I also have just a quick video to show you. This is in Belgorod. There were sirens going off to let people know that there was an air raid sirens for missiles coming in, and drones coming into Belgorod to warn people to get inside and seek shelter during this attack. So if you guys want to check this out for a second, here you go. Yeah, so that was inside Belgorod in Russia. It's an western city just right on the border of Russia and Ukraine, and they've been getting hit a lot by Ukrainian missiles and drones. So yeah, guys, it's definitely getting worse and worse over there as well. Just like I've been reporting with the Israel war, it just seems like all these wars are just not they're not calming down. If anything, they have worsened since the start of the new year. Um, and it really seems like things are gonna be popping off here pretty soon, and we may see multiple conflicts at once just breaking out. There's still the potential for Taiwan and China as well coming up here pretty soon, and then we have South Korea and North Korea, which I've been reporting on, where tensions are flaring up over there as well. So we have the potential for World War III very soon, guys. So make sure you are preparing yourselves, and you're prepared, especially mentally and spiritually as well. Have your supplies, have things to take care of yourself and your family, but at least have yourself mentally and spiritually prepared, just so that way, if things do pop off, you're ready to go, mentally and spiritually. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep monitoring what's going on over here in Ukraine, and if there are any updates, I will definitely put it out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care and God bless.